welcome to another edition of Neighbor Watch. I'm Matt.
And I'm Pat. Welcome.
I'm Abe.
I'm Brett.
This is the first time we've been four of us in a while, guys.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, school's starting.
We got a lot going on.
Summer's over, and so we get more of a
some traveling.
More of a standardized format going forward.
Until next week, when some of us are gone again.
So school's back. We had our first day of school yesterday.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was kind of felt normal, kinda.
Yeah, I mean the kids
the middle of summer.
went to school. Yeah, in August. What is it? August
10th.
10th was the first day.
Yeah.
And today, I woke up my son, because Wednesdays are always a later day.
Yeah.
And I woke him up like normal, and he actually got ready, went to school an hour early.
Nice.
Sat there, and he's like, wait, shoot, it's Wednesday, and walked all
At
the way
least
home.
you live across the street, right?
So, but he walks in, I go, what are you doing home? He's like, Dad, it's Wednesday. And I'm like, oh, got to get back into the stick of things,
What time does school start?
So 9:30 on Wednesdays and 8:30 the rest of the...
9:30.
Yeah.
9:30.
Day number 2 is
Never had that. Day number 2 is 9:30, then it's a half day, right?
Goes
Was it a half day today?
It was a half day of first day.
Okay.
Regular today.
Today's
Day number 2 is 9:30 to 11:30.
Yeah.
What's tomorrow?
It's 8:30 to it's
Okay.
a regular. Today was a
Normal
regular.
day.
They ended at 3.
Yeah.
See, they figure if you can figure out the schedule, then you can go to college.
Yeah. Congratulations.
So we got masks back at school, though,
Yeah,
right? They
that's
got to
an
wear
issue.
masks.
So we were supposed, for the little ones, we were supposed to just drop them off, and we showed up, and of course, all the parents wanted to.
Yeah, you
walk
wanna take
their
a picture of
kids,
them?
So it was not quite compliant.
so how'd that
but,
go? Okay.
It's fine, right?
Yeah.
The
Some people
kids-
took pictures, I guess.
It was good. I mean,
Yeah.
they just
Yeah.
kids do their thing. You take your pictures. They go into their class. Off we go.
Well, and you have, there are some COVID cases. I know at Cal High, there's some,
Really? Yeah, I'm
Yes,
surprised. We normally get an
and-
email saying.
it's been, they're hush-hush about it, which is weird, but I know some of the kids, including my daughter, was told she had to show a negative COVID test or her vaccination card, or her other option was quarantine for 10 days.
At Pine Valley?
No, we're at Cal High now.
Because she.
So-
Oh, yeah,
She is part of a group that had one of the kids had
Oh, so she's like
was
tracing.
positive. So they won't tell you who has it, so you
Yeah,
can't
'cause
go,
private.
oh, I really wasn't near that kid, because but they're gonna make your kid jump through hoops.
So does every kid at school do that, or
No, just the people that were in her activity.
So her option
Okay.
is
Oh,
to
yeah.
self-quarantine and do online school,
yeah,
or show a test.
I didn't even know if they gave her the online school option. They just said
You just missed 10 days of school.
the assistant VP called us yesterday. He goes, "How's her quarantine going?"
You have
I was
COVID.
like, dude, we showed the COVID thing last week. We showed the Vax card before they even had orientation. So, I don't know.
It's crazy.
You have COVID. No learning for you.
Yeah.
No COVID for you.
Well, and that's the big thing, right? Is parents are still worried about, especially kids under 12. They can't get the vaccine. It's
Right.
not authorized yet, so they're worried. And so what are our options? They're saying, I'd like to keep my kids out. But then you have comments like, dude, your kids are gonna be COVID is gonna stay for a while. So your
It's
kids
gonna be
have
here
to
forever.
go to school.
It's gonna be here
Yeah.
forever.
Like they're gonna
Well-
fall so far behind if they don't.
I mean, luckily, drive by, Athens down, all these kids, the kids that play sports are all playing sports. So to me, if you can go play sports 6 days a week, you can go to school.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
Well-
they need to be back socially. They need to go back to school.
Now they're talking about the Delta Plus variant.
Oh, that's
Have
even.
you heard this one?
No.
No.
Delta Plus. It's not even
Not at
because they were doing these by the alphabet, the Greek
Yeah.
alphabet.
Oh, I was going to wonder, who
So,
names
Echo.
these stuff?
Alpha,
Yeah,
beta,
alpha, beta,
gamma,
gamma,
delta.
delta,
What's the next one?
epsilon.
Epsilon. So we're not even at epsilon. We're Delta
No, we're Echo.
Plus.
Got it.
Oh.
That's like double secret probation.
Double secret.
Delta Plus.
Well, it's actually funny. They're showing a baseball stadium, Delta. I forget what stadium they sponsor, but their ad on the thing says Delta, here in the stands and out in the world. It sounds like someone better check their marketing campaign.
But with school, so now this came out today. We were just talking about this. What about the teachers, right? Teachers have to be vaxxed?
Vaxxed or
Is that
tested?
that came out today, right? Something
Yeah.
like that, or that a statewide?
Vaccination?
It's a statewide thing.
Or what was it,
Or-
a weekly test?
Weekly
Yeah.
test, I believe, yeah.
Yeah.
Negative test.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just
world we
Just
live
too
in.
much.
I mean, yeah, you're hearing the cases going up, but obviously the death rates are not, which is good.
Yeah,
So,
that's good.
Right.
I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, if you're just getting COVID and you're not getting sick or going to have to go to the hospital, then that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's just more or less, you know. I don't know.
It's
Not going
unfortunate, but I
away.
mean, it's the second day of school, and you already have, mask controversies. Some states are saying, I'm gonna not have you do it, and it's just fighting all around the world, man.
Yep. So, I don't know.
What's
What are you
going on
guys
either?
seeing? Now that we have the mask mandate here, have you noticed people actually masking up in stores?
I don't know.
I think obviously it's
Not-
a lot more, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I went to a store the other day. And it's a small store, and it wasn't even a store. It was a place where you get your car fixed, and I had my mask, and they were like, "Come on in." You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I went. Yeah, same thing happened. There's a lot of places that are. I asked them because I saw some people like complaining that they weren't wearing masks, and the workers like we can't stop
Right.
them. Like we don't get paid enough to do
Yeah.
that.
I was told at Ace Hardware on the day that it kicked in, I forgot my mask, and the guy's like, "Look," he goes, he handed me a mask. He's like, "Just help us out." So he was cool, but the whole issue with the bowling alley, people got so upset about the bowling alley, which okay, I'm bowling, I'm not wearing a mask. You're over there with your group in your the booth or whatever, the next lane, 6 feet away. You're not wearing a mask.
Or
How is that any different than? Because you could still go in a restaurant, take your mask off, sit
Yeah,
down,
the whole city-
walk
yeah,
around and
that-
eat,
yeah.
even closer to people. But and I mentioned that people were like, "Those restaurants are violating the law." Well, no, there's no indoor mandate yet. There's no restaurants don't have to scale back their capacity,
No, yeah, the capacity, right?
and you could still be in there without a mask once you sit down,
that always cracked me up
this close to people.
Yeah.
because you're right.
But we're bowling, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you are sitting at a restaurant and literally just broken up by like just
Right.
you two sitting next to Abe and I at a restaurant, and
And
as
you-
soon as we sit down, the mask come off.
You're
you saw
going
those
up to use the
memes.
restroom. You're not putting the mask back on.
The memes are always like, "COVID lets you eat." You know what I mean?
Well, I was just shocked we had that many avid bowlers in the area because everybody's like,
I know.
"I'm never going to Danville Bowl again. I'm taking my business to Dublin Bowl."
Yeah.
I actually did,
they were
go
doing
down
this-
there and I
You were there.
investigated it. Yeah, I had to check
You
it
were
out.
on location.
I was on location. They did have a lot of media down there, apparently.
Really?
And apparently their business has picked up.
Did
but
you
I'm sure.
throw a 300, man?
No, I had a beer. But
Well-
and I sat down and drank that beer legally. So
Wow.
Their
I did.
their bar stayed open, as several bars did
Yeah.
during the whole COVID without masks.
So they just risked the fine, right?
Yeah, just go a little discreet.
Yeah. No, but yeah, no one was really enforcing it.
But COVID, it's COVID, and you know it.
Yeah, and I should say when I went in there, it's like it always is. It was about every 4 lanes there was people in a lane. It wasn't like it was a big giant concert. Everyone's
Right.
shoulder to shoulder, whatever. So
Yeah.
it was spaced
Like
out.
this.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. Not like
you know
this.
what? Earlier in the year, Katie and I got a concert. We're like, oh, let's see if a concert's actually happening. So Maroon 5 in October, and I got the email yesterday saying, in order to get in the venue, you must show your vaccine card.
Yeah.
So people that bought it that aren't vaccinated now can't go if they don't get it.
Yeah.
But
So
they can.
we're-
Can they show a negative COVID
no,
test?
this says
Got it,
must
that
be
card.
vaccinated
And where's that?
at
Which
the
one?
Concord.
Oh, the outside?
Pavilion.
Yeah.
The
Concord
amphitheater?
Pavilion.
Oh, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
should be vaccinated to be outside.
Yeah.
Well, I was shocked that they're doing inside. I mean, they've been scheduling inside concerts now too.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean, SAP Center and
Yeah, we have one coming up. I
Well,
think
yeah,
it's
you're
still
going to
on.
see Sebastian, right?
That's in Colorado, though.
But is that the?
It's at
Is
Red
that the?
Rocks.
Oh, so that's
Yeah.
outdoors.
It's outdoors, and
Nice.
I just got back from Colorado. It's a lot more open than it is here. They're way more chill.
I mean, I've been to so many baseball games, and like last Wednesday, I was at the Dodger game, and it was the largest crowd post-pandemic. 53,000 people, rubbing elbows with each other.
Right.
It was
Crazy.
insane. So in the world, right? So
Yeah.
you see all these outdoor things happening, which is cool. So if the worst thing is wearing a mask, then as long as we don't lock down again, I'm okay,
Yeah,
dude.
no lockdown.
I'm okay wearing a mask.
Yeah.
So, But yes, so school's the big thing, man. So welcome back.
What else is going on in the neighborhood? Didn't you have a crime update?
I was gonna say on a lighter note, there's some theft.
Crime.
Crime is back.
Crime is back.
We got Delta Plus and crime.
Yeah. And I'm not looking at it right now, but I know there were some cars broken into. I believe there was a car stolen, like a block
Over by Neil Armstrong,
Yeah,
I think,
not
there
too
was
far away.
some cars broken into, and the guy that reported it, his security camera saw some people on bikes, so he was immediately like, "Here's the suspects,"
Wow.
and that got cleared up. So he apologized.
Because
but-
they had no car.
Yeah. But that got cleared up, and then there's a home up on near Montevideo, Inverness, that got burglarized. So pay attention to that. Set your alarm. Leave
Yeah.
lights on. Leave something on. So
Did you guys see
people,
the
we haven't had a
ring?
crime update in a while.
The ring
Yeah.
caught a mountain lion
Yeah.
climbing over the fence.
Yeah.
Here,
It was just climbing slowly up the fence, and you can only see
A
the
mountain
body
lion?
and the leg.
Oh, like bobcat.
Well, yeah, I think it was bobcat. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just see the legs, and you can't see the face, and so and it just goes up, and it's like real close to the camera. It was like, whoa.
Like at the front door.
Yeah, on the
No.
side.
they're
Oh,
back.
okay.
They're,
Yeah,
they're
okay.
security. Yeah.
And then I
Cool.
also saw another video on, like those mail slots in the front doors.
Yeah.
So a guy was trying to put his hand in there to get the front
Open the
door,
door.
Mhm.
and the person was home, and he hit him with a bat.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
So,
I like it.
I think he broke his arm.
Nice.
So that was something that I forget what state it was in, but it was on that
Oh, it
ring.
wasn't here, Logan.
No, it was
No.
on the ring. So I have the ring
That
app,
would've
and
been a
you
great
get the thing to
story.
look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
And you see this guy just walking in, and you see this dude come with the bat, and his hand can get all the way to the door, and as he's getting
Yeah.
the door, he just
What?
bangs it right here.
Well, first of all, what a crappy design of a door,
Yeah.
right? That
Yeah.
you break into
Yeah.
it. Second of all, I would have went and got the Sawzall.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that guy, that was a bad. You think you're like, oh, I'm gonna get this door open, and boom.
Yeah.
Or just duct taping the
Yeah.
hell out of it to the inside of the door. Wait till the cops will come.
So yeah,
good.
so those are crime. That's the crime segment.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it's not too bad.
No.
No, nothing else really going on.
Yeah.
Football season coming up.
Airs-
College ball, pro ball.
Air's been breathable here.
Yeah,
I
well,
guess,
the Dixie
so there's
Fire, right? So it
still
was like
going on.
I was
like-
gone in LA. Did you guys notice the fire smell?
It was bad. Like Saturday, it was really bad here.
Saturday
and then,
was
and then
bad.
Sunday it cleared up.
Yeah, I
We're
wasn't
gonna
here.
go camping tomorrow actually, and up at Donner, and I guess it's still really bad up there. So
It's bad up there. It's
Yeah.
really bad in Colorado. Just got back from there, and all that smoke's blowing over there.
From California.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, not thankfully, but it's blowing that way versus
Yeah.
coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big fire. That professor.
Sonoma State teacher, right?
It's like, yeah,
Professor.
where your kids going to school.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I also want to, thank all you neighbors for last Tuesday.
Oh yeah, how was
Last
Oh, yeah, it was
Tuesday
fun.
night, we had the National Night Out, and
Yeah.
so it was cool. We had about 20 people come by, and your father-in-law came by and got a hot dog and stuff like that.
stepped in
so-
for me?
We ran out of hot dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. It was a good time. It was good to see. I was a little worried that people wouldn't come with COVID, but we actually, they came and sat in the corner and they talked to us.
With
They
some
wore
beanbag
masks.
toss going
Yeah.
on.
So that was last week's
Yeah,
video.
that's
So if you
good.
want to check that out, Pat was throwing, cornhole into the bullseye, and yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's good to see the neighbors getting back together.
Yeah.
All right,
Awesome.
Good.
Good deal, guys. Well, have a good week.
be
Back to
safe
school.
and
Yeah.
get back in the used
Watch
to
the COVID.
going to school. Take care, guys.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
Peace out.